Hello, and thank you again for watching my videos. I'm sure most of you already know this, but I always want to point out, for the best quality, click on that little cog wheel that says HD, and always make sure that the quality is in 1080p HD. A lot of times it'll be in auto, which should automatically put it there, but just in case it isn't, you can obviously scroll up here and click that right there. And that'll give you the best quality of the video that you're watching. Many times if you subscribe and get alert that I've uploaded a video and you watch it, the quality won't be good. It won't be as good yet. It's still in standard definition. That's because it's still processing. The HD version is still processing. Just wait a few more minutes, hours, and it should upload to HD eventually. That's pretty much all I have. I think most of you already know this, but like I said, it never hurts to just double check and make sure you're aware of this. And one more little hint that YouTube will give you is you can always play any part of the video in super slow motion or fast forward motion. That's the playback speed. Obviously I keep it normal right now, but you can, slow down, fast forward any other play or part of the video you want to look at. So I'm not going to waste any more time. Let's get to your video. Again, thank you for subscribing and watching. Good evening and welcome to Veterans Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Massachusetts. It is Saturday night, September 28th, 2024, and we have semi-professional championship game football tonight. The Coast Conference Championship. It's North versus South, Connecticut versus Rhode Island. The number 2 seed in the South, the New London County Silverbacks, who upset the number 1 and previously unbeaten Southington Gems a week ago, versus the number 1 seed in the North, the Rhody Ravens. Overall records, the Silverbacks are 7-2, 7 wins, 2 losses, and the Rhody Ravens are 9-1, 9 wins and 1 loss. That 1 loss came against these very Silverbacks in the last game of the regular season, but I will promise you this, it will be a different Rhody Ravens team out there tonight. If you watch this game on YouTube, give a thumbs up, like, and subscribe, and I'll do my best not to miss any action. It's semi-professional championship football coming up between the New London County Silverbacks versus Rhody Ravens. Kickoff is at 6 p.m. 6 p.m. It's moments away, and that game is coming up next. There's East Coast Football League Commissioner Jim Harmon going over some last-minute instructions with the Rhody Ravens before this championship game. And once again, it is really great to see Jim Harmon. He's had his health issues earlier this year, and to see him out there is just a great thing to see. Our prayers are with Jim Harmon and just being out there to witness the championship games. He was there a week ago for the... Was it a week ago? No, 2 weeks ago for the AA championship between Mill City Eagles and the Valley Generals. And now he's going to meet, there's Coach Dwayne Pearson and the New London County Silverbacks, who upset the number 1 and previously unbeaten Southington Gems last week to get here in overtime. So East Coast Football League Commissioner Jim Harmon going over last-minute instructions with the New London County Silverbacks. Let's hope we have a great championship game. Here come the captains at the meeting at the 50-yard line, midfield. I don't know all the names, but for the Silverbacks, I believe that's Brandon Smith. as co-captain. There's Xavier Ledbetter, number 9. There's Damian Blue. Damian Blue had a big game in the semifinals. A fumble return to the 1-yard line, an interception. There's a co-captain right there for the Rhody Ravens. That's Edmundo Peixe, number 50. Edmundo Peixe. He may very well be the only semi-pro player from the Cape Verde Islands. Prove me wrong if you are watching this and you also are from the Cape Verde Islands. And there is team captain, owner, and coach and player Chris Duarte. Keep your eye on Chris Duarte and his brother Yannick Duarte too. He goes by Neek. Alright, time for talk is over. We're moments away the start of this championship game. Rhody Ravens won the coin toss. They elect to defer to the second half. But we are moments away from the start of the championship game where we'll crown a new champion, because the Windsor Flyers are defending champions, but they are not in the league this year. They took the year off.
East Coast Football League Championship game. Wishing you all players a good game. God bless.
There's Jay Griffin. Jay Griffin, one of the backup quarterbacks, and also a coach for the Silverbacks. So interesting storyline. The Rhody Ravens upset the #1 seed Southington Gems last year in the semifinals on the Southington Gems home field. And this year, the New London County Silverbacks upset the Southington Gems on their home field. Now last year we knew the Windsor Flyers won the championship with a big win over the Rhody Ravens. So they're looking to avenge that loss and take home the championship this year, but this time against the New London County Silverbacks. Now the New London County Silverbacks also played in the spring, and they won. They came in 3rd place, I believe, and they played the Rhode Island Ducks and won the Zenith Bowl. I believe last week I said it was the Harvest Bowl, but of course that's played later on in the summer or fall. But it was the Zenith Bowl that they won.
Ravens to kick it off to start the game.
Got to reset the spot for the kickoff. There's the whistle. And the Coast Conference Championship game is underway. If I can find the ball. Goes out of bounds, that'll be a penalty. All right, so the new London County Silverbacks are in orange and black.
The Silverbacks will start their first drive at the 35-yard line, first and 10.
Silverbacks are on offense in silver and black. The Rhody Ravens, the #1 team in the north, are wearing black and teal. First play from scrimmage for the Silverbacks at their own 35-yard line. Here we go. Jake Sylvia goes in motion, the tight end, and a big sack on the first play of the game on offense. It's a sack for the Rhody Ravens, number 12.
Silverbacks quarterback sacked for about 6 yards.
That's Brown on the carry. Picks up a couple.
Seems to pick up about 4. Actually, maybe so third down coming.
There's movement on the defense. Were they drawn offside? We're about to find out. Offside on the defense, so they'll move them up 5 yards. It'll be third down still. There.
Penalty by the Ravens pushes the ball up, so we got 3rd and 10.
More like, looks like 3rd and 9. That is complete. I think that's Jake Sylvia, the tight end.
Silverbacks, number 2's pass is complete.
Yeah, I know he played for the Windsor Flyers, and
It'll be 1st and 10.
he's wearing a Flyers jersey,
45-yard line.
which is the same color as the Silverbacks. Big first down play right there for the Silverbacks on 3rd and long. It's a handoff to Brown, going nowhere. Gets back to the original line of, or to the line of scrimmage.
First down run.
Oh yeah. I believe that's Keenan Collins at quarterback. Hands off to Brown again. This time he gets more positive yards.
To the Silverbacks.
There's a sack. That's a number 22 and number 6 look like a combined sack for the Ravens.
Number 2 of the Silverbacks is sacked. Pushes them back to the 42-yard line. So 4th down upcoming.
Caught at about the 25-yard line. That's Yannick Duarte. Yannick Duarte on the punt return. Rhody Ravens will go on offense for the first time tonight. Quick outlet pass. He breaks a tackle and picks up a first down and a lot more. Yannick Duart. That looked like the brother connection, one brother to another. Chris Duart to Yannick Duart.
Number 3's pass is complete to 21 for a good gain of about 16-ish. It will be first and 10, going in at the 44-yard line.
There's a big tackle for a loss. That was Jake Sylvia was in there, and number 23, and number 1. I know it says Rivera on the back, but I believe that is Damian Blue. Damian Blue, who corrected my pronunciation last week. It's not Blau, it's Blue. Even though I think I said Blue and Blau just to cover my bases. But nice combined tackle there by Sylvia and Blue for the Silverbacks. Tackle for a loss. Looks like it's second down and 13. Second and 13 from the Silverback 47-yard line. Chris Duart back to pass over the middle. He's got a receiver. It's complete.
Number 3's pass of the Ravens is complete to number 11.
That's a first down.
For a gain of around 14 yards. First and 10.
Actually good. I think that was good for 14 yards. 14-yard pass and catch. And Ravens have it first and 10 with the Silverback 33-yard line. Pitch to Nick Duart. So Chris pitches the ball to his brother, Chris Duart, to Yannick Duart.
21's
Oh, the flag down.
to be coming back. See where that puts the ball.
I think we got holding on the offense. Holding on the offense.
Holding on number 73, I believe.
Holding on number 73, I believe is what they just said.
And 18-ish.
Chris Duart back to pass. Just out of the outstretched arms of number 5, incomplete. Oh, Chris Duart gets sacked by number 23 of the Silverbacks.
Ravens quarterback is set for a big loss. Number 63 puts the Ravens back to their own 47 yards.
It is third down and a country mile coming up for the Ravens. Third and a country mile. It is. Let's see. This is where they have to get to the 23, 24 yard line, and they're on their own 47 yard line. Third down and 29, I believe. Third and 29. Chris Stewart rolls back. Whoa, what happened? Where did it go? I missed the pass. Looks like it was incomplete. That's why. Sorry about that. That's why I missed it. It got deflected apparently. So it's fourth down. And the Ravens will be back to punt. Caught at about the 17 or 18 yard line. He gets out to about the 30.
Ravens seem to gain about 8.
All right, so I'm gonna have to get confirmation. Maybe at halftime I'll try to. I'm kind of a long way away, but number 2 on the roster says Lashir Edwards. But maybe Keenan Collins didn't make the trip. I don't know. Keenan Collins was their quarterback last week, along with Xavier Ledbetter. Handoff is to Brown. Shaquille Brown. Sorry, number 22 running back is Jakarian Brown. Again, if I am... Well, I'll get to that in a second. I think it'll give us to Brown again. So again, I'm going to say this early and often. If I get any names wrong, if I mispronounce any names wrong, if I say the wrong name because the roster and the jersey don't match up because they're playing jersey swap, my apologies.
Is good for another 2 yards. So the 3rd and 7.
My apologies in advance if I get any of these names wrong. I'm just going based on what's on the roster in front of me. And in semi-pro, a lot of times players wear different jerseys. It's not uncommon. Third and long for the Silverbacks. Either Edwards or Collins going to run with it. Nice stiff arm. He broke a couple of tackles, but it'll bring up fourth down. It's either Lashir Edwards or Keenan Collins. I got to get confirmation. You know, he could be. It could be.
Quarterback runs for about a gain of 3.
So I don't know for sure. It could be Keenan Collins just wearing a different jersey. I don't know him personally, or it could be, or he couldn't. Maybe he didn't make the trip, and it's Lashir Edwards. I don't know.
4th and 4 coming up.
Silverbacks back to punt. Takes a good Silverbacks bounce. Oh, they touched it. The Ravens touched the ball. That's a big mistake. I think the Silverbacks might have it. I don't know what they're thinking. Let the ball bounce. That is crazy. No, the Ravens are lucky to get that ball back.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Ravens at their 25-yard line.
Boy, that was lucky by the Ravens.
For their second offensive drive.
All right, we're still in the first quarter. We got no score. Ravens take over with their own 25-yard line, 1st and 10. Handoff to Yannick Duarte, that brother connection. Rhody Ravens would love to get a championship this year. They've lost a heartbreaker in the champ. The Rhody Ravens lost a heartbreaker in the championship to the Windsor Flyers last year. The Windsor Flyers are not in the league this year. They retired on a high note as champions, as undefeated champions. And who knows, they may come back again. In fact, I think the head coach, Ismail Mohammed, who coached that Windsor Flyers team, is actually one of the coaches for the Silverbacks. So he's back in the championship game for the 2nd straight year with a different team this time. That's Chris Duarte scrambling. Going to be just short by about 2 yards.
Ravens quarterback runs for about 8-yard gain.
3rd and 2. They give to the brother Yannick Duarte. He lunges forward. That's enough for a 1st down. 1st down, Rhody Ravens. Great blocking up front by the Rhody Ravens. Look at number 71. This is a big guy. Edmilson Teixeira. Edmilson Teixeira. That's the kind of guy you want blocking on your line right there, number 71. Pass is incomplete. That was dangerously close to being a backward pass. I believe that's the end of the first quarter. Okay, we have reached the end of the first quarter. We have no score between the New London County Silverbacks and the Rhody Ravens. We'll take a break and show you the graphic and then come back and start the second quarter. That's Yannick Duarte. Yannick Duarte has busted it open. Big run by Yannick Duarte. Touchdown saving tackle by number 24 for the Silverbacks. I believe that was a 36-yard run by Yannick Duarte. 36 yards on the carry. 1st and 10, Rhody Ravens at the Silverback 25-yard line. Chris Stewart back to pass. He's got a receiver down inside the 5-yard line. That is Amado. Albert Amado. Thank you, Anthony Almeida. I was talking to Anthony Almeida pre-game, number 2 actually, right there, before the game, and he mentioned that Albert or Al Amado was number 1. Last year, I believe he was number 0, and I was like trying to confirm that. And he goes, "Oh no, he's number 1 this year." So that actually paid off for me right there, remembering that. Looks like a timeout on the field. No score early in the second quarter, but the Rhody Ravens are knocking on the door inside the 5-yard line.
No, actually 5 minutes.
Looks like the ball is on the 3-yard line. This might be the Duart duo connection coming up right here. Keep an eye. Number 3 quarterback Chris Duart. Whoops, let's get into focus here. And his brother number 21, Yannick Neek Duart. The Duart duo brothers. Let's see if it's if they make that connection right here. First and goal on the 3-yard line. It is a gift to Yannick Duart. He's going to get stopped right at, maybe gains a yard. Yeah, he got 1 yard. It'll be second and goal from the 2-yard line. Here we go, second and goal from the 2-yard line. Chris Duart with his brother Neek in the backfield. Again, the give is to Yannick Duart. He's going to get tackled for a loss by number 24. It says Chin on the back. I can't find a number 24 on the Silverbacks roster.
Is that problem using the bathroom?
Looks like they're on the 6-yard line. Third and goal from the 6-yard line.
I'm using the bathroom.
Chris Duart back to pass. He's got an open receiver in the back of the end zone, and it's dropped by Albert Amado. Oh my goodness. Albert Amado was wide open. He pats to himself. I think he knows. He's blaming himself on that one. Now we got 4th down and goal from the 6-yard line.
Do it yourself.
And they're going to go for a field goal. It looks like from the 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, about a 24-yard field goal attempt by Casey. Tristan Casey, I think, is his name. The kick is up, and it is good from, what did I say, 24 yards out, 23, 24? So Casey with the with the field goal gives the Ravens a 3-0 lead. Last year, the Rhody Ravens had Sal DeSantis on their team. That was a big loss, getting him, not re-signing him. Sal DeSantis was big on offense and defense and special teams. He used to be the kicker for this team, but it looks like Casey has filled that gap pretty good. All right, Tristan Casey ready to kick off after making the field goal. As the whistle's blown. Might be offside. Yep, offside on the kickoff, so they'll back them up and re-kick. Okay, they will now kick. Ravens will now kick off at their own 30-yard line. Tristan Casey. Booming kick. That might go out of the end zone. It will. That'll be a touchback. Nice kick by Tristan Casey. Okay, we are in the second quarter. The Rhody Ravens 3 and the New London County Silverbacks 0. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. There's movement. Flag is down.
Oh yeah, we have to do
It's going to be a false start on the offense. So they'll back him up to the 20-yard line and it'll be 1st and 15. Pass is incomplete, knocked down by Tristan Casey, the kicker, also playing defense. Second down and 15 from the 20-yard line. Pass is incomplete. Intended for number 13. So I thought he threw it. Quarterback keeps it, and he's going to get tackled out of bounds. I don't know if that's the regular quarterback for the Silverbacks. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but he does not look comfortable in the pocket. I'm a little surprised they don't have Xavier Ledbetter back there. And it brings up 4th down now. Silverbacks back to punt. It's going to be returned. He broke one tackle, almost broke another. Nice return by number 7 for the Ravens. Timeout called by the Silverbacks. Number 7 on the roster is Khalid Mehri, M-E-H-R-I, I think is the last name, something like that. Khalid Mehri, with a punt return, a really nice punt return to put the Ravens in Silverbacks territory. 1st and 10 at the Silverbacks 35-yard line. Chris Duarte in shotgun pitches to his brother Yannick, and Yannick gets thrown down for a loss by number 23. There's Coach Dwayne Pearson. Last week was having a conversation, arguing his case with the official on a 2-point conversion attempt by the Southington Gems, which was initially ruled complete, and he convinced the official that it was incomplete, and he actually won the argument, and that turned out to be a very, very big play in the game. Kind of, I don't know if you asked the Gems, it was kind of controversial, but he won his argument, he won his case, and they ruled it incomplete, and they ended up going to overtime, tied at 6. And of course, we all know how we got here. The Silverbacks won in overtime, 12-6. Chris Duarte is going very deep, and it's incomplete, almost intercepted by number 21. Number 17 gives a little high five, congrats to the defender on that play. Nice defensive play. It's going to bring up 3rd down. There's Jay Griffin. Jay Griffin listed as a quarterback and also a coach. Jay Griffin's got the football in his hand. Will we see Jay Griffin enter the game under center? Third and a mile for the Ravens. Chris Duarte with nobody in the backfield. He's going to let it go. He's got an open receiver. They're saying no. They're waving it off, out of bounds. Looking for number 11. Looked like he made a good catch, but it was out of bounds. So it'll be 4th down and a mile, and the Ravens will likely punt this ball away. Tristan Casey will be back to punt the ball for the Ravens. We've already seen that Casey's got a very good, strong leg. He's going to try to pin the Silverbacks inside the 20-yard line. We'll see. It's returned. Nice return by number 24. I'm going to be calling most of these Silverbacks by their number because I don't know. Some of the numbers aren't even on their online roster. Like 24, Chin, it says. I can't find 24 on their online roster. I'm not saying he's not on the roster. I just can't. There's no 24, so I can't identify him. That handoff goes nowhere. Jacarion Brown with the game-winning touchdown run in overtime for the Silverbacks. Looks like they got a new quarterback in there now. That is Xavier Ledbetter. And the handoff to Jacarion Brown goes nowhere again. Might be a loss. Maybe he got back to the line of scrimmage. But it's going to bring up 3rd and long. Lost about a yard or 3rd and 11. Xavier Ledbetter back to pass, and it's complete to Damian Blue. Let's see if it's enough for a 1st down. And they're moving the chains. No, 4th down. It's going to be about a yard, maybe 2 yards short of the 1st. And this is a very interesting decision coming up because we're in the 2nd quarter, and the Ravens have a 3-0 lead. The Ravens are actually going to call timeout. That might be beneficial for the Silverbacks to talk this over. They only have about a long yard, or 2 yards, I should say, for the 1st. But if they do not get the 1st down, you're giving the Ravens very good field position before halftime. So yeah, as I mentioned, Xavier Ledbetter is in at quarterback now, and one storyline on Xavier Ledbetter, he had a very bad injury early in the summer season here with the Silverbacks. He had 4 fractured vertebrae and 3 broken bones in his back. It is nothing short of a miracle. Not only that he's still playing semi-pro football, but he actually is playing at the end of this season, considering that injury. Pass falls incomplete, so it's going to be a turnover on downs. They went for it, barring any flags, but I don't see any flags. It's going to be Rhody Raven ball. And I'm telling you, you do not want to put it's a turnover on downs. And very risky play there, because now you give Chris Duarte and Yannick Duarte, the dangerous brother duo, room to work. You do not want to go into halftime trailing by more than the 3 points that are already on the board for the Ravens. Chris Duarte is back to a short pass to his brother Yannick Duarte, and Yannick has got room. He takes it inside the 20-yard line. I just got done talking about that. You give the Rhody Ravens a short field, and you got the dangerous Duarte brothers to deal with. Two-minute warning with 2 minutes left until halftime. All right, we've reached the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left until halftime. The Rhody Ravens 3 and the New London County Silverbacks 0, but the Ravens are again knocking on the door. Again, nobody in the backfield. Chris Duarte, Yannick is in motion. Chris Duarte rolls to his right. Going to the corner of the end zone. This time it's caught for a touchdown. Number 11. Great concentration by number 11 to hang on to the ball and keep his feet in bounds. I'll try to get a name real quick here in a moment as Tristan Casey gets ready for the extra point. It's a fake. Chris Duarte is in a little trouble. He breaks one tackle and it's intercepted. If he takes it the other way, it'll be 2 points for the Silverbacks. I think it might be Xavier Ledbetter. Xavier Ledbetter's got blockers. He's got someone coming up from behind. He's got 2 men to beat there. And he's going to run out of real estate. That would have been 2 points the other way, I believe. I don't know, Xavier's steaming over something. He is red hot. I think maybe he expected more blockers or something. Boy, it looked like he had a wide open path ahead of him there. I mentioned earlier how he has overcome adversity after suffering a devastating injury earlier this season. 4 fractured vertebrae, 3 broken bones in his back. Just lucky to even be playing semi-pro football, let alone in the same season to come back and play in the championship game. That is the heart and soul right there, the Silverbacks. Xavier Ledbetter also played in the spring league with the Silverbacks. So what is it? It makes the score 9-0 now in favor of the Rhody Ravens. 9-0 late in the second quarter. The ball's loose. That's an interception. Another turnover by the Silverbacks. I don't know what the heck you call that. I don't know if he tried to do a little shovel pass or if it got knocked out of his hand. But either way, it's a turnover. Number 23, I guess, is going to get credited with an interception. That touchdown, the first touchdown on the last possession by the Rhody Ravens, on the roster it says Naz Medeiros. Nazavel Medeiros for the Rhody Ravens. And again, my apologies if I'm not saying that right or if it's even the wrong person. I don't know. But let me see if it's even, can't tell if it's on his last name. I'm going to call him Naz or Nazavel Medeiros with the touchdown catch from Chris Duarte. And the Rhody Ravens are trying to punch the Silverbacks in the mouth one last time before halftime. Once again, they got great field position, but there's very little time left in the first half. That's a quick swing pass to the outside, but he gets out of bounds. Number 5 on the catch. I mean, you cannot make mistakes against the Rhody Ravens because, like I said, the dangerous Duarte brothers, the dangerous Duarte duo, they will make you pay, and they've already done that once. Duarte pump fake, and he's going to the left side this time. Incomplete, just out of the reach of Nazavel Medeiros. That would have been his second touchdown of the game. He's a little slow getting up. Let's hope he's all right. There he goes. Chris Duarte got a wide open man in the back of the end zone. Albert Amato couldn't be any more wide open, and Chris Duarte knew where to find him. And that turnover right now is just is a crusher for the Silverbacks. 15-0, the Ravens lead. 15-0. I mean, just moments ago it was a 3-0 game, and I was just talking about that. You cannot make mistakes against this team because the dangerous Duarte duo will make you pay. In this case, it was Chris Duarte, and he finds Albert Amato. That was from 16 yards out, 16-yard touchdown pass. Chris Duarte to Albert Amato, and the Ravens will go for 2. 15-0 at the moment. There's a whistle. False start on the offense. They'll back him up. That might change their mind and consider kicking this. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, they brought out Tristan Casey to kick the extra point. If he makes it, it'll be 16-0. It'll be a 2-possession game, but they're forcing the Silverbacks to make two-point conversions. That's a 25-yard extra point attempt, and it's no good. So it will remain 15-0. Still a 2-possession game. After a 16-yard catch for a touchdown by Albert Amato. And again, thank you for pointing this out to me pre-game. Shout out to Anthony Almeida. That camera guy probably has a better angle than I did. I wouldn't be surprised if they go to halftime after this kickoff. The Silverbacks need to return this kickoff for a touchdown in the worst way to build any kind of momentum at all. Tristan Casey will kick off. Silverbacks having more trouble trying to pick up the ball. It's Jacarion Brown on the return or recover of the kickoff. Well, they're going to maybe give him another play on offense here. We've got to be coming up very close to the end of the first half. False start on the offense. Replay first down. I think the ball was loose. It looked like a fumble on the exchange. Xavier Ledbetter falls on it. Xavier Ledbetter in it, back at quarterback, and he's just going to hand off to... Well, the ball's loose! All right, we've reached halftime, I think. And that halftime couldn't come soon enough for the new London County Silverbacks. That last handoff was to Jacarion Brown. I don't know, it looked like somebody fumbled it. But the Silverbacks are having all kinds of problems and they need to really work things out. Work on their issues here at the half. All right, we've reached halftime. It's the Rhody Ravens, the #1 seed in the North, 15. And the #2 team in the South, the new London County Silverbacks, 0, 15-0. Ravens with the lead at the half. We'll come back and start the second half, third quarter, after we show you the graphic. All right, looks like we're just about ready to kick off the second half. One more half away before we crown a new champion in the Coast Conference East Coast Football League. Here we go. We're underway in the second half, third quarter. Oh, it's a loose ball. Ravens have trouble handling it. They finally do and maintain possession. That could have been really disastrous for the Rhody Ravens, but they get a hold of it, and it'll be 1st and 10 Ravens as they take a 15-0 lead into the third quarter. 2 touchdowns, 2 missed extra points, and a field goal to account for the 15 points for the Ravens. So we got it right at the 30-yard line, 1st and 10 at their own 30 for the Ravens, and Chris Duarte will go to work under center. Fake handoff, screen pass to number 13. That's Tristan Casey, who is also their kicker. Makes a nice catch and run. It'll be 2nd down. No, that's a 1st down. They had it at the 30, right? That's at the 41. 11-yard gain, 1st and 10 for the Ravens. There's co-captain Edmundo Peixe. I mentioned him at the coin toss when the captains met at midfield. Edmundo Peixe, the only, as far as I know, the only semi-pro football player that comes out of the Cape Verde Islands. And if you're watching this and you're also from the Cape Verde Islands, let me know about it. I'd like to know. Chris Stewart back to pass. And it falls incomplete. Looking for Albert Amato. Albert Amato's got 1 touchdown on the night. Chris Stewart in trouble. Yeah, that was a forward pass. It's incomplete. Looking for Anthony Almeida. That was a little short pass out of desperation. Stewart was in trouble. Chris Stewart. 3rd and 10. Chris Stewart going long, and it's incomplete. Looking for Medeiros, Nazavel Medeiros, who also has one of the 2 touchdown catches on the night, along with Albert Amato. All right, so if you're the new London County Silverbacks, that's exactly what you needed right there. The Rhody Ravens did get 1 first down on that drive, but it's 4th down now, 4th and 10, and they're going to punt. Tristan Casey back to punt for the Ravens. I'm telling you, the Silverbacks just have not shown anything to indicate that they can move the ball down the field. And that's going to roll down inside the 25-yard line. So the Silverbacks have a long way to go, but again, it's only a 2-possession game. They've got to find a way to get in the end zone and do it soon.
Come on, Jason.
Silverbacks are going to go with Xavier Ledbetter under center. And there's a handoff. There's a flag down. Coming up to number 24. More pushing and shoving. Damian Blue in the middle of it there for the Silverbacks. Let's see what the flag's all about. Illegal block in the back on the offense. Was it just me, or did he also indicate pass interference? Well, it couldn't be pass interference. It was a run. I think it's just an illegal block in the back, and yeah, and it looks like it's on the Silverbacks, so they're going to back them up to their own 19-yard line. I think this is the best option for the Silverbacks, having Xavier Ledbetter back there at quarterback. But you got to cut back on mistakes. That pass falls incomplete. Quick screen pass. Yeah, one quarterback to another. I don't know if that's Edwards. The roster says it's Edwards, Lashavir Edwards. I don't know. I gotta look at it real quick. Lashir Edwards. The roster says Lashir Edwards. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. And it looks like I believe he was also playing quarterback too. There's a quick pass, nice catch and run by number 24. And it's going to bring up 4th and 1. Again, another. I mean, I can't blame the Silverbacks if they go for it here. They got to drive the ball and they got to get a touchdown. They just have not really shown signs of moving the ball much so far this game. And they're playing a Rhody Ravens team that has great chemistry with those dangerous duo brothers, Chris and Yannick. But Chris is getting other players involved, which is even more dangerous if you're the Silverbacks. Guys like Albert Amado and Naz Medeiros and Tristan Casey. All right, Silverback's going to call timeout. They want to talk this over, and I can't blame them one bit. 4th and inches. It looks like 4th and inches for the Silverbacks. They trail. We're in the 3rd quarter. They trail 15-0. All right, here we go. If the Silverbacks do not convert this 4th and inches, this game may be over. And I know it's like super early, but Ledbetter. Oh my goodness, Ledbetter got drilled. And you can't help but think of the injury earlier in the year that suffered by Xavier Ledbetter, and you hope he's all right. Looked like he took the hit pretty well. They're going to give him the first down, though. Yeah, it was 4th and inches. He only needed to get an inch or a couple inches, and they got it. So great hard-fought run there by Xavier Ledbetter. There he is. Oh, that was nearly intercepted by number 22 of the Rhody Ravens. I think number 22 is saying something about watching the film. He watched the film. Ledbetter's got an open receiver. He might break it. That's number 2. Lashir Edwards. Maybe it's Lashir Edwards. And that was the biggest offensive play of the game for the Silverbacks, and they needed that in a huge way. Xavier Ledbetter to Lashir Edwards. At least that's what it says on the roster. Number 2 is. If I'm wrong, don't blame me. That was a 46-yard gain, 46-yard pass and catch from Xavier Ledbetter to, I believe, maybe Lashir Edwards. The pitch goes to Jakarion Brown. And Jakarion Brown is going to be tackled from the back for a loss. Ledbetter's got a receiver and it's caught. Touchdown Silverbacks, and they're right back in it. 23-yard pass and catch from Xavier Ledbetter, number 24. That makes the score 15-6. So the question is, do you kick the extra point or do you try to go for the 2-point conversion now? Because at some point you're going to have to get that touchdown in a 2-point conversion. Number 24, it says Chin on the back, but you know, I can't find a 24 on their roster. So I can't identify him. All right, they're going to go for the extra point, the 1 point now to make, and this is actually very, very important. Kick it up and it looks good. It is. That makes it a 1-possession game. It's 15-7. Okay, so the Silverbacks proved me wrong. I mean, you know, they lit a fire under them or something, because I mentioned that they just didn't show any signs of really moving the ball offensively. And Xavier Ledbetter did a great job of running that ship. So
Over here! Jay! Jay! Jay!
we might have offside, so the Silverbacks will re-kick. All right, so Silverbacks co-captain, one of the co-captains, Theron Vanase. I don't know how you say that. V-A-N-A-S-E. First name T-H-E-R-A-N. I think Theron Vanase, who kicked the extra point. Co-captain is kicking off. That's a live ball. That could be really dangerous. Oh, wow, someone just got blocked. Oh, they blew the whistle. Man, the Ravens are going to be backed up deep in their own end of the field. That was Colin Hall Jr. on the kickoff return for the Rhody Ravens. Colin Hall Jr. And the Rhody Ravens have it where 5'10", at the 15-yard line. Hand off to number 7. And he gets hit pretty hard going east-west. That was Khalid Mary on the run for the Ravens. Khalid Mary. Yannick Duarte on the carry. It's going to be 3rd down and 1. Actually, maybe 3rd and inches. No, 3rd and 1. They got to get to the 35-yard line. I mean the 25-yard line. It's actually 1.5, so 3rd and 1. We'll call it 3rd and a long one. Silverbacks need to really build off this momentum that they have after scoring and get a stop here, or maybe even a turnover. Delay of game on the offense, that is huge. Delay of game on the Rhody Ravens, so instead of 3rd and a long 1, it'll be 3rd and 6. It looks like it's 3rd and 7. They put it back at the 18-yard line, almost the 17-yard line. Chris Duarte letting it go, looking for Mary. It's incomplete, overthrown. Ravens have no choice but to punt now. It's Tristan Casey. So the Silverbacks defense did its job, 3 and out. Booming kick from Tristan Casey. It's going to be returned by that number 24 again. Silverbacks have excellent field position at the Ravens' 37-yard line. Xavier Ledbetter, shotgun formation. He's back to pass. He's got a receiver. They're going to say he was down. Well, late flag got thrown in. Caught by number 2. Oh, you know who that might... I don't know. I don't know. Number 2 is if that's Lashir Edwards, or I don't know if it's Keenan. I don't know if Keenan Collins is there, but he got up like Shawn Michaels. Let's see. This is a big penalty here. If it's... It's going against the Rhody Ravens. Oh my goodness. Officials still taking a long time talking this over. They're picking up the flag. There is no penalty. They are picking up the flag. The coaches for the Silverbacks was trying to argue his case. They initially called a penalty on the defense, the Ravens, but they waved it off and picked it up. Handoff goes to Brown. Jacarion Brown is still on his feet, and a big run by Jacarion Brown, who scored the game-winning touchdown in overtime. The eventual game-winning touchdown in overtime in the semifinal game last week against the Southington Gems. Xavier Ledbetter doing a great job of driving this ship, and that handoff goes nowhere. Maybe lost a yard. Second down and 11 from the 22-yard line. The Ravens bench is cheering defense, trying to get the defense fired up. Ledbetter under center, back to pass. Oh, looking for Jake Sylvia. The ball was batted high in the air, incomplete. It'll be third and 11. I gotta believe this is definitely going to be 4 down territory. I know they got another quarter left to go, a lot of time left in this game, but they're this close to the end zone. You got to go for it on 4th if it gets to that point. Don't forget the Silverbacks, if they score, they got a touchdown. They got to get the 2-point conversion, but that's picked off. That's picked off by Albert Amato. Look, he fumbled the ball. Number 0 recovered it, but I think he was already down. But Albert Amato with the interception. He's also got a touchdown this game. Albert Amato's had a huge game tonight. Big defensive play. The defense comes up huge for the Ravens. Okay, that takes us to the end of the 3rd quarter. We got 1 more to go to decide who the champion is in the East Coast Football League Coast Conference. It is the Rhody Ravens 15 and the New London County Silverbacks 7. We'll take a break, show you that graphic, and then come back and start the 4th and final quarter to determine who is the champs. Handoff to Yannick Duart, and the late flag at the end of the play usually indicates maybe a face mask. It is a face mask, so you're going to tack on some more yards at the end of that run by Yannick Duart. Personal foul, face mask on the Silverbacks. I mean, if you're the Silverbacks, you desperately need to stop them. You may be lucky if you get maybe 1 or 2 possessions here in the 4th quarter. Maybe, I don't know, you might get more than 1, but time is really not on the side of the Silverbacks. Jake Sylvia doing anything to slow down Yannick Duart. Second and 2. Quick screen pass to Khalid Mary. Khalid Mary gets a first down. Or Murray, I don't know. M-E-H-R-I. It's either Murray or Mary, maybe. I don't know. I think this is quite a workout.
Oh my God.
And big run again by Yannick Duart. Much respect there by both teams there. Nice hard-fought run by Yannick Duart. Timeout on the field by the Silverbacks. Rhody Ravens lead 15-7. We're in the 4th quarter and they are driving once again. A touchdown here, any kind of score here actually by the Rhody Ravens will be a backbreaker for the Silverbacks. It'll make it a 2-possession game. Chris Stewart in shotgun. He's got his brother Yannick. He's going to take it to the outside. And nice defensive tackle by the Silverbacks. Yannick maybe picks up a yard. Actually, no gain on the play. 2nd and 10 from the 11. Now you got Tristan Casey in the backfield, but Chris Stewart has got a wide open receiver in the end zone. Touchdown number 2 by Naz Medeiros. An 11-yard touchdown pass from Chris Stewart to Naz Medeiros. That makes the score 21-7. And Chris Stewart is really feeling the moment right now. Is getting closer to that championship. The championship that eluded them last year. That kick is blocked. So it's still a 2-possession game. It's 21-7 in favor of the Rhody Ravens, but time is winding down. And the Silverbacks need to score fast and furious and get the ball back.
Why'd you do that? No, you stay there.
Congratulations all around so far. The Duart brothers, that's Yannick Duart, number 21, and his brother Chris Duart running the ship at quarterback. Trying to win the championship that eluded them last year against the Windsor Flyers. Touchdown pass, 11 yards, Chris Duart to Nazavel Medeiros. Medeiros has 2 touchdowns on the night. Albert Amato has the other one, the other touchdown catch. 3 touchdown passes on the night for Chris Duart. Tristan Casey getting ready to kick off for the Ravens. And it's going to be returned, caught at about the 15-yard line. And Jacarion Brown returns the ball for the Silverbacks. Xavier Ledbetter is going to throw it the last second. Incomplete. Ledbetter completes it to the tight end, Jake Sylvia. Third and 1. Ledbetter completes it again to the tight end, Sylvia. That should be enough for the first down. Clock is ticking though. The Silverbacks have got to have a sense of urgency here. Time is of the essence because they've got to get 2 scores. Ledbetter just throws it away, incomplete. There may be an argument whether or not it was intentional grounding. No penalty. Second and 10 from their own 44-yard line. Silverbacks have the ball. A little better back to pass. Scrambling, he's in trouble. He gets pushed out of bounds. That's going to be a loss of about 2 yards. 2-yard loss. Ledbetter is literally carrying the Silverbacks on his back, no pun intended. Heart and soul right there. Xavier Ledbetter, mentioned earlier, 4 fractured vertebrae, 3 broken bones in his back. Nothing short of a miracle that he not only still playing semi-pro football, but to come back in the same year. I thought they may have called timeout, but they threw a flag. It looks like there's a timeout on the field, but what is this flag all about? No flag, no flag. Timeout called on the Silverbacks. Third down and about 14. With the season on the line here for the Silverbacks. If they do not score on this possession, I really don't see how they can win this game. The ball's loose, fumble, and the Ravens recover it. It looked like a bad snap. You can't blame that on Xavier Ledbetter. But the Rhody Ravens will recover the ball. And we're in the fourth quarter. They're up by 14 points. It's 21-7. And they're going to start milking the clock as much as they can. There's a flag down. I don't know what the penalty is. It looks like it's against the Silverbacks. Yeah, there's a penalty against the Silverbacks. I didn't quite see what the call was. Probably a frustration penalty. I wouldn't be surprised. Either a personal foul or unsportsmanlike conduct or something. Because they're moving the Ravens up very far. Oh my goodness, they're inside the 10, no, inside the 15-yard line, at the 13-yard line it looks like. It's just a matter of time. Rhody Ravens are in the driver's seat right now. I am not sure what's going on here. mean, the New London County Silverbacks are probably very, very frustrated. This would have been quite a Cinderella story had they won. I mean, it's not over yet. I don't mean to be talking like that, but it's going to take nothing short of a near miracle at this point. Especially when the Ravens are on the verge of scoring again. It's a fake pitch, and down goes Chris Duarte, number 26 on the sack. He was not fooled at all on that play. The clock is still ticking though. It was a 10-yard loss on the sack. It's 2nd down and 20 at the 23-yard line. That's Yannick Duarte. He gets tripped up. He slips. There's a flag down. Oh boy, did someone just... Was that a punch? Number 23, I think. I think he's been ejected just out of frustration, obvious frustration. Yeah, he's been... I think they're trying to kick him out. I think number 20, yeah, they're waving him goodbye. And there's a flag now on the Ravens. That'll be unsportsmanlike conduct on the Ravens. The officials need to get this under control before it really gets out of hand. Number 23 says, "What did I do?" I don't know. I had to look back at the video, but it looked like he may have... I don't know if he threw a punch, but it looked like he kind of like pushed him down while he was already down. He did something while he was already down. Coach Dwayne Pearson is trying to get his team under control. But number 23 is red hot. He says he didn't do anything. And I'm not going to say one thing or the other until I look back at the video. But Yannick Duarte was already down, and it looked like 23 was just very, very frustrated and just gave him a little shove or something like that. Right in front of the official, though, which probably was not a very smart thing to do. And number 23 has been ejected for the Silverbacks. Chris Duarte is going deep. Oh, what a great job to keep his feet in bounds. What a catch. What a great catch by Khalid Mehri, or Murray. M-E-H-R-I. I don't know, you pronounce it for me. I didn't get his pronunciation before the game. Khalid Mehri with a fantastic concentration. Not only to make the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds. There's more frustration from the Silverbacks. I would not, whoa, what was going on here? I would not be surprised at all if the official raises his hat at any moment here, just before this game gets really out of hand. The Silverbacks are so frustrated. And the Silverbacks taunting them is not going to help matters. I mean, the Rhody Ravens taunting them is not going to make things any easier. All right. right, so once again, the Rhody Ravens knocking on the door. It's very late here in the fourth quarter. The Rhody Ravens lead 21-7. The online roster for the Silverbacks says number 23 is Ricky Fort, F-O-R-T, Ricky Fort. So he may be the guy that got ejected for the Silverbacks. As you can see, he's packing up his gear right there. I believe that's him. And again, I'm going based on the online roster. That's not Ricky Fort. My apologies. But anyway, let's get a couple of cutaways of the crowd here before we get back to action. So despite that big catch by Murray, it's not a first down. It's still third down for the Ravens. On the 6-yard line. Third down and 3. They can still get a first down without scoring. A quick outlet pass to tackled at the 4-yard line. Number 5 on the catch. Brings up 4th down and 1 from the 4-yard line. That was Keen Marcello, number 5 on the catch. Keen Marcello on that last catch. Chris Duarte under center. He may just try to do a quarterback keep. He will. He'll pick. There's a flag down. He's got the first down unless it's against the Ravens. Look like there's movement up front. So it's either offside or they're drawn offside. It could be a false start or illegal procedure. Let's see. Either way, it looks like Duarte was just trying to get the first down. I don't think they has any intentions really of scoring because they can just milk the clock and this game will be over. I don't know how much time is left, but I can't imagine there being much time left at all. And if they get a first down, they can obviously chew up a lot more clock that way. They're going to call false start on the offense, so that'll back them up and make the 4th down attempt to be 4th and 6 from the 9-yard line. Here we go, 4th down for the Rhody Ravens. If the Silverbacks have any glimmer of hope, they need to stop them right here. Heavy pressure, and Chris Duarte's just going to go down. Sacked by number 24, it looks like. Jacari, no, number 28 was also back there. That's not number 22. So number 24, he's had a very good game for the Silverbacks tonight. And the Silverbacks have the ball. Handoff up the middle to Jacarion Brown. Really no sense of urgency. I think the clock is running, and the Silverbacks are just kind of going through the motions right now. They're not trying to hurry things up at all, just taking their time. Fastball's incomplete. He's holding up 2. Is that 2 minutes? Maybe 2 minutes left in the game. Or 2 seconds. I don't know which. It's 3rd down for the Silverbacks. Ledbetter, short pass, it's a 1st down catch. By number 13. Short screen pass is complete to Blue, Damian Blue. Oh, now it's 2 minutes. All right, 2-minute warning. Number 13, who had the catch on this drive, is also the kicker, Theron Van Ace. Ledbetter completes it to Damian Blue. I mean, I know there's not a lot of time left, but if the Silverbacks can just take a shot at the end zone and get a quick score, and at least give it a chance for an onside kick, you never know. Ledbetter back to pass again. It's again complete to Damian Blue. I mentioned Damian Blue had a fantastic semifinal game against the Southington Gems. Ledbetter in trouble, throws it away, incomplete. I'm not sure what happened downfield, but there's somebody down for the Silverbacks. Number 2. Is that Lashir Edwards or Keenan Collins? I don't know. I think the roster says that's Lashir Edwards. We gotta wait till number 33 gets off the field for the Silverbacks before they can hike the ball. It's actually 3rd and 1. Ledbetter back to pass. Got a receiver, it's complete, and he's out of bounds. So that should stop the clock. I believe that's their kicker, Theron Van Ace. Is also their wide receiver. Ledbetter, short pass. Number 24, he steps out of bounds. That should stop the clock. Ball's on the 15-yard line. I mean, the good news is the Silverbacks are driving, but the bad news is they're taking up a lot of time. They've really got to get in the end zone here soon. He's taking a shot in the corner of the end zone. It's incomplete. Oh, somebody just got doused with the Gatorade. I missed it. This might be the last play of the game. We'll see. Jake Sylvia goes in motion. Ledbetter back to pass. And it's going to end with an interception. The official has called the end of the game. Congratulations to the Rhody Ravens, your 2024 East Coast Football League Coast Conference champions. Final score 21-7. Well-deserved and long-awaited championship for that guy right there, Yannick Duarte, and his brother Chris. There he is, Chris Duarte, the quarterback. The Rhody Ravens thanking their fans. I know it's not the way the Silverbacks obviously wanted to end the season, but nonetheless they got to the championship game and just fell a little short. That's all. There's Jay Griffin. Congratulations to Jay Griffin and the rest of the Silverbacks as runners-up in the Coast Conference East Coast Football League. And I can't say it enough about Xavier Ledbetter. Xavier Ledbetter, the heart and soul, not just for the Silverbacks, but for the East Coast Football League. There's Xavier Ledbetter, sorry. There's Xavier Ledbetter, the heart and soul of the Silverbacks and the East Coast Football League. All right, we'll come back with a trophy presentation. And there's East Coast Football League Commissioner Jim Harmon presenting the trophies to the Rhody Ravens, your Coast Conference Single A East Coast Football League champions. And once again, what a great sign it is to see Jim Harmon, the commissioner, out there. Had a chance to shake his hand on my way inside and wish him well. Our thoughts and prayers are with him, and you know, he's battling his health battles, and it's nothing short of a blessing to have Jim Harmon out there presenting the trophies to the Rhody Ravens. Here's the individual awards. Looks like Chris Duarte, well-deserved, well-earned. award for Dewey, Chris Duart. There's another individual award. And here comes the team trophy as representing the East Coast Football League Coast Conference Single A champions, the Rhody Ravens. Congratulations to the Rhody Ravens, your 2024 East Coast Football League Coast Conference Single A champions. They come back and they elude the, what am I trying to say? They avenge, that's the word I'm trying to think of. They come back and avenge the loss for last year to the Windsor Flyers with a successful championship run in 2024. All right, I'm joined by winning quarterback Chris Duarte. Dewey from the Rhody Ravens. Chris, you guys fell short in the championship game a year ago against the Windsor Flyers. How sweet is this one?
It feels good, man. We've been working for it the whole year, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get a bounce back when we got it. You know what I'm saying? We coming, man.
You guys, you got not just your brother Yannick Duarte involved, but you got a lot of players involved. Chris is getting other players involved, which is even more dangerous if you're the Silverbacks. Guys like Albert Amado and Naz Medeiros. Chris, not just your brother Yannick Duarte, but you got a lot of people involved in your team. Medeiros, Murray, Amado. Talk to me about those players.
Honestly, they've been working the whole season, you know what I'm saying? We've been balling out. Everybody gave their all today. That's all we needed to do. I told everybody play the 4 quarters. It's going to happen. Sure.
And one last question, Chris. How special is it to win a championship with your brother Yannick?
Honestly, a great feeling, man. We've been working. We've been playing since we was little. Been side by side our whole life. You know what I'm saying? We've been working for this, and we got it. We had it, man.
That's the dangerous duo brothers, Chris Duarte and Yannick Duarte I'm talking about. The Rhody Ravens, 21. New London County Silverbacks 7, the Rhody Ravens. There's your champion right there. Congratulations, Chris.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You betcha. Okay, that will do it for me from Veterans Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Massachusetts, Lawrence High School, on Saturday night, September 28th, 2024. Rhody Ravens 21, New London County Silverbacks 7. The Rhody Ravens are your East Coast Football League Coast Conference champions in 2024. If you watch on YouTube, give a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your evening, and please get home safe.